Kia ora everybody, welcome back to Mr. T's Toy House. No sharp knife, no glass of water today. Today I want to touch on super treasure hunts and what I have of the super treasure hunts. Today I'm going to go from some of the older, what they call old treasure hunts, but I consider them as super treasure hunts. And we'll just sort of slowly progress my way through to the more modern super treasure hunts, and we'll have a good look at them and what I have. I don't collect all of them, as you imagine that would cost me a fortune, as super treasure hunts are well sought after. Excuse me, you are very lucky if you get one, especially if you get one off the shelves, as they only produce like one in every 7 boxes. So yeah, if you have scored them straight off the shelves, man, congratulations. They're definitely the best way to get a super treasure hunt. Me personally, as long as I have been collecting, I've found them one. Now I believe my store, they collect them out the back before they even make it out to the front, so I'm not going to get them anyway, so it doesn't bother me so much now as modern super treasure hunts. Although they have the real wheels, they only have plastic base. I quite like metal bases on my cars, and I really have been enjoying everything that Premium come out with. So today let's just brush over everything that I have in the super treasure hunt range. So first and foremost, we'll pop this one up here. It says here TH, it's a treasure hunt. So these are the older cards, right? So the older supers, they were only ever called treasure hunts. This 37 Ford here, a beautiful piece, has the special paint job, has the real wheels. Okay, this is really, when you go out, this one too, even nowadays they have the treasure hunt logo on them. Okay, so that's what you want to be looking out for when you go out hunting super treasure hunts. You want to see that logo, you want to see a nicer paint job than the main line, and of course your rubber wheels. This one being old school, metal base. So that's why I find these are almost way better than the older, the more modern ones. This one here, the Baja Beetle, the card's getting a little bit worn, which is, you'll see this quite often on my videos. In the background, I have it sitting in a case. Good price there. I know that's not the price I paid for it, as I bought it off the second-hand market. Treasure Hunt logo there, rubber wheels, and the wee Treasure Hunt logo sitting there, and the really nice semi-Spectra, I think they call this the Spectra Flame colour. And this one too, metal base, old school, very cool. Now these ones here, they've even been labelled treasure hunts. They don't have the TH logo on it. Definitely has the nicer paint job, the wicked wheels, metal base still. Yeah, I'm still winning there. If I can see a date on this, 2006, so they were still producing these in 2006. Shorty card, yet again, beautiful paint job, Twin Evil, very cool car, very cool casting. There'll be a lot of people out there that love the Twin Evil for sure. Rubber wheels, metal base, so I'm still winning, yay. Treasure Hunt series, they even called them treasure hunts. Another treasure hunt series here. What do we call this one? This casting, Brutalistic, I think that's what it's called. I really like the look of this casting. It looks mean as, nice and fast looking. I love the wheels, the paint job, and if I'm not wrong, It's a bit hard till I actually rip it out, but I think that's a metal base too. So winning, 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 yay. Then we start moving into supers. Now this one here, I can't even see the Treasure Hunt logo. But yep, that's definitely, I believe this is a super. Got the rubber wheels. Now we're moving more to the plastic bases. Mattel really, when you release these supers, it would be really good if you made those bases metallic. That would be amazing. And then we're really getting a good deal for our money. And especially when you're paying on the second-hand market, you're paying anywhere from $40 to $80 plus dollars. It'd be really good to see a metal base there as well. A lot of these you'll see I've got them in their cases, in these special cases. These sit out of my display area, out in the open. So I really like to keep them protected. Yeah, it's a really good idea, guys, if you do. Look after them. Even if you're not, if you're not selling them, they make amazing swaps in the future. I don't think I'll ever sell them. If I do, I'll be using them to swap them for something else that I really like. Choice. This one here, this was my first ever super. I did pay for it. There's a massive Treasure Hunt logo right there, bang. Rubber wheels, plastic base, right into that style right now. Definitely a cooler paint job than the original in the main line. Yeah, look at that. You can see that paint job there, how nice it is. Rubber wheels. Treasure Hunt logo on the back there. Awesome. This one I acquired more recently. I love the wheels on this. Pretty cool. Very cool, in fact. Nice paint job, real wheels, plastic base. But you feel this casting, this is a nice heavy piece. Now we get to some of the more of the ones that I've got in my display case. These are favourites of mine. This one here, this is the only one I've found in store. The Ford Escort, it was a good find. Yet again, rubber wheels, awesome paint job, plastic base. This one here, I've got to thank my mate Chris. He found it right in front of me. He knew I liked Mercedes. Cheers, Chris. This is a really, really good little score. Yep, this is a nice piece of super Treasure Hunt right there. I love the colour. I would like, if I could ever find the other Mercedes, that would be really nice to add to my collection. There are two that I know in this colour super, so yeah, that would be awesome too. This one here came up at a good price. Not really one I would have hunted out for, but I bought a few cars and I wanted to fill my box. So I got this one here to add to the collection. Nice little Jaguar. I do like the Jags. Bit hard to see maybe, but there's the Treasure Hunt logo right there. Getting a little bit older now. When I say older, yeah, 2021. We're moving on quite a wee way now. One of my favourite castings, the Roger Dodger, the 8 ball. I like this one too because it's the only one with the really nice saying on the bottom, and it says You got it. Super Treasure Hunt. Rubber wheels, Spectra Flame paint, plastic base. There's the piece on the bottom. I really like the new 8 balls that have come out now. They actually have the 8 ball shaker. Really looking forward to getting one of those. You don't see me ever show much of these, the Cruiser Bruiser, but I do collect these. I think these are cool casting. Really cool looking rat rods. I think you'll call them a rat rod / gasser. Cruiser Bruiser Super Treasure Hunt. If you've ever seen the main line, this is definitely much better than the main line. Rubber wheels and a Spectra paint job. Really hard to see the Treasure Hunt logo on this one. I'm a bit blind and I really can't see it at all, but definitely a cool casting. Roger Dodger, here you go, there's another Roger Dodger but a much older one. I love this little casting. Unfortunately the data's got a sticker on it, but it's definitely it's a 2000 card, early 2000 card. Love the tyres, look at the top there, look at that, that's wicked. Nice flames on the top there. A very, very cool piece. Last but least, Tail Dragger. I love this. I actually hunted out for this one. I really wanted it. I love the paint job. I love the colour. I love the wheels. Being a tail dragger too, look at that. It's got the metal base. Yeehaw. Metal bases, man. If you get Hot Wheels these days with metal bases, this is the way to go. Tail dragger. Awesome. So that's a quick showing of the supers that I have. Like I said, I don't have masses of them, but I really love them. I think they're really cool. Like I said, the modern ones I generally don't go for. Yeah, the modern ones like these, I really don't. I generally don't buy them on the second-hand market because of the plastic base. If they had metal bases, definitely would be hunting for them a lot more. However, if I ever find one on the shelves, I did do a video when I first got this one. If you go back into my video list, I found this off the shelf. I was super happy. The only Hot Wheels that I've ever found, not the only Hot Wheels, the only Super Treasure Hunt that I've ever found off the shelves. So I'm pretty chuffed with that one. The old Ford Escort. Ford Escort, man, these things were really wicked cars when I was young. These were sort of used for the boys. The boys loved them. We'd take them off road and skid them around corners. Really good drifters in their day. Of course now we all know drifters have changed. But these things here, these were shit hot. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed my show. I hope you've enjoyed what treasure hunts I have, or super treasure hunts, sorry. Treasure hunts are different again. If you guys do follow my channel, you'll see that I open all my treasure hunts. I'm not too worried about those actually. They are fairly common. Yeah. And if you keep watching my show, the next few videos that I'll be doing, I picked up a Muppet Show collection, just a small one, and I'll be showing them off. I'll be putting 4 of them in my shorts, and the 5th one I'll show off all the other little castings that I have of that particular model. But yeah, they'll all be Muppet Show ones. Choice. Thank you everybody. Please hit the bell icon and subscribe to my channel. That helps me. Plus, if you follow my channel, you'll know every 100 subscribers that I get, I start opening bigger, better models. Okay, so I think my next 100 will be 500. So I will attempt to find 5 either Redline Club or very special mail-ins for you guys, so I can open them and show them off to you guys. Alright, so if you've got mates out there that like this sort of stuff, mate, let them subscribe too, or share it. Sharing helps. Sharing is caring. Thank you, everybody. Oh, by the way, White Tiger Jumper here, mate. Great tattooist in Queenstown if you're ever in the area. In the background there, you've got Nos, an old band of mine. Just we did it was just a 3-piece, 1 harmonica, 1 guitar, and 1 drummer. And you'll also hear the harmonica doubles up on an Indian flute choice. Thank you, everybody.